Hey guys, it's raining cats and dogs. Not the best day to take the new bird out on its first flight, but this is FsPassengers 19. Let's see if we can actually make it. Let's get into it. Okay, today's flight's just going to be a quick one, so this is a bit of a trial, so we see how the Navajo is going to go. It's about 151 miles. I think we'll be flying about 16,000 feet today, and should take us, well, not much over an hour really. Should only be a 45-minute flight. So we're in Brang here, so this is where I so quick hop and Vivo or Vanino. No, Vanimo. Yeah. As you guys are well aware, I'm not very good at pronouncing places where we're actually going to, but this will be our last stop in Papua New Guinea, and then we're crossing the border, so let's get going. So here we are guys, absolutely bucketing down. Let's take a quick look outside. That's the new plane there. But look at the weather, bit of a sun shower, but we've got a sunset cruise to destination today, and I think we're going to cop a bit of turbulence and things on the way, so don't know why I'm panning around looking over there. So we'll load up our passengers and we'll get ready to scare them. Load up, FsPassengers load current aircraft. Oh, we need to do the brake. No, you guys can do it. And new plane can seat 6 to 7, I think. But they're only giving us 4. Load them up. We're only going to need about these short hops. We'll go 35%, 67 gallon fuel. We'll get as much cargo and luggage as possible. Most amount of money. There we go. Set normal flights. Then set destination, which should be AY.
Destination
okay.
Set.
Load it immediately. We'll get started. No, don't need to put fuel. Just to organise that. What's going on here? Seatbelt signs on. And our passengers are already petrified. We've got 9% fear. I would be on a day like today, flying with our airline, that's for sure. So we'll go through some startup procedures and we'll get going. And So we just turned all the pitot heat on and the windshield heat on and whatnot. Just waiting for the temperatures to go up. I did turn the weather radar on there, so I got some spots there, and give it a couple of minutes and we'll get started. Go and taxi out to runway, I believe it's 24 or 28. Crack of lightning in the background. Alright, let's begin our taxi. Get going. So, how you guys going? Hope you're doing well. So I'm doing extremely well, and thank you very much for asking. Get on the taxi line here. So it's not raining at the moment, but it's wet. So we'll just stop here and hold for a sec and get ready. Turn our squat on. Landing lights on, taxi's off. Turn our strobes on. Pop our flaps down by one. We're ready to taxi out. We'll just have a quick look. Can't see any planes. No planes, just lightning and thunder. We'll just line up and see what happened, see what I've done. Hopefully we haven't had a shot in the cockpit. Now I swear. Okay, maybe that was me. Just have a look, make sure our lights are on. Yep. Alrighty guys, hold on to your hats. We'll go flying in Navajo. Up to 60 knots. 80 knots. 90, and there we go. So we got positive rates, so we're going to pop the gear up.
Gear up.
So we'll just keep it straight. Just going to set up the trim. Laps up. Come on. Up we go. There we go. So we'll just hand fly it for about 30 seconds or so, and we'll put in the autopilot on. It's going to be a bit bumpy for a little bit. Just turn the nav on and we're taking our course. The option to have a quick look around. So we're going to be flying at, well actually we'll check the weather and then we'll figure out what altitude, but about between 16 and 18,000 feet. The Navajo has a ceiling of 24,000, so a lot different than Bonanza. So climbing at 2, we're about trim for 1,000 feet. Just adjusting that now. A lot of turbulence around. It's going to be a bumpy, very bumpy. Try to increase our climb rate up a fair bit. So we can get above this weather. Take a quick look outside. Moving around a fair bit. Might have a bit of a gap there. Radar says it's looking pretty good at the moment. Now passengers 29% adrenaline, which is not good. Just can't really get that climb rate going, can we? go. It's because I actually didn't have it set correctly.
Stall warning. Come on, do that pilot stuff.
Don't know why I was stalling.
Stall.
So we're just going to level out for a second because I've got both engines at full throttle. I'm just struggling against the wind. So we should be going with the wind from the weather report. Come on, let's get moving. We're gonna have some trouble up here, I think, with these clouds. We're climbing again. Airspeed staying consistent at 160. So that was a you might have heard the voiceover there from FsPassengers. That was a different voice pack I've set for this plane, so we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to concentrate a little bit on flying, so enjoy the view, guys, and we'll see you once we get above this cloud level. So we'll come back to you soon. So we're about to come out these clouds. You can see the weather radar. There's some spots of some yellow in there. Obviously not the best area to be flying in. Look My frames are, the frames are just woeful. So we're nearly over the top of him, so just be a couple more thousand feet, and then we should have hit calm weather then, and we're hitting the cruising. With all these extra gusts underneath though, we're climbing quite well. I think we'll probably have to go maybe 18,000 feet to really get away from this all. So we wouldn't even be able to think about ordering drinks for our passengers. Too much turbulence. So we'll pass through this cloud here and we should be good to go, I think. A bit late there, but we've got the old wipers on. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool effect. So it doesn't really move on high. Bit of a glitch there, must be. Now it's not even moving. Better turn them off. So we're coming to 16,000 feet. We're still trying to get over the top of these clouds. So we're going to climb straight to 18,000. Passengers are starting to feel better. There's less turbulence around by the looks of it. Oh, look at those clouds. So we're just going to bring up, find out, 102 nautical miles, and we've got 8 minutes to our next waypoint. So it's actually not going to be that far away until we start to descend anyway. Hopefully the weather will be a lot better. Nothing on the radar at the moment. So we're going to serve some drinks now, calm our passengers down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving drinks.
Transition altitude.
So it seems a little bit calmer up here at the moment. We're just going to check the information for our passengers. Doesn't say when they're going to be hungry. But very good flight professional, satisfied because they've had something to drink, I bet. So we're going to just get some speed up. Going to go into cruising mode. So what we do, guys, just going to take you a bit of a spin around the inside of the cockpit and the cabin in the Navajo, and then get you to enjoy some views there. So obviously got your engine gauges there, fuel gauges, your GPS radios, radars there. One thing that I haven't done, which we should be doing at this site there, is like this one here, pull some oxygen. So just down there you've got the heat for the plane and whatnot, so it's probably better put some heat on. Move around, that's co-pilot's seat. So obviously there's a maintain well, but a little bit of wear and tear. Go on the back of the cabin. Some cabinetry on the side there. Back in the business class. Plenty of room around here. So obviously the Navajos are quite a fair old plane, so it's good to see that it's they've done an old version for us, but it's in sort of pretty good nick. Got some scratches there and then some dots on the ceiling, but all in all pretty good. There though. Go to the wing from the back. So that's the inside of the Navajo. So I'll leave you there for a little bit, guys, and enjoy the view. Welcome back, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed that little bumping around a little bit. So the sun's starting to go down, so we're going to have a look and see how our passengers going and just check how we're going our flight plan, because we will need to start thinking about our descent already and sort of want to get down while we've still got a bit of light. So we'll actually check our flight plan first. So we've got 60 nautical miles, so it's about 17 minutes. So once we get down to about, let's go 40 minutes, 40 nautical miles away, we'll start descending down to our destination. We'll just see how our passengers are going. They said they won't be hungry for but we're going to serve some food now anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
Might make them feel a little bit better. So we got some over there. Doesn't look too good. I wonder if they're underneath us. Let's have a look. Really sure where that radar is saying that those clouds are, but we're starting to get some red spots. So, oh, look at that! We're just getting pushed up. It's not looking promising for our descent into our destination. So if you've been watching the videos, thank you very much. Give us a like if you like this one, and please subscribe. I have weekly content coming out, guys. So we did a bit of an unboxing and showed you the SciTech trim wheel, which I'm actually using this episode. I'm finding it with the GA aircraft heaps better than using the trim on the yoke. So you're sort of doing about 2 to 3 videos a week at the moment. And everybody's subscribed and watching, and the feedback in the comments. Thanks very much, guys. I do appreciate it. Even the comments on how my actual flying's going. So I take that all on board and use it to improve. So thanks a lot. I'm going to start to slow down now before we descend. We're at 40, so we'll start descending. I think that actually put me up, not down. I'm going to stall if we keep going that way. get this thing to go down. Come on. We get down to about 1,000 feet per minute. Just got this weather keeps pushing us up. So it's going to be another bumpy ride down. Probably should have decided to do our descent earlier.
We're passing transition, Captain.
Yeah, we need to pass it a bit quicker, champ. So we're 16 nautical miles away and we're still (10,000 feet in the air. So that's not a good spot for us. That's the runway there. So we will be, obviously we're going to land in the wind, so we're going around anyway. We're going to get a bit of a gust here. It's pushing us up.
Descending below 10,000.
Thank you very much. So hopefully we can get under these clouds. So, very nice sunset. So this airport that landing, I don't think it's a global airport, so I think it's just normal prepared scenery, so apologies for that. I've been lucky with the last few. Here comes the turbulence again. So we're just going to turn on to a heading indicator. Now, so just going to change it to, we'll get up to the 305, 310 will do. Switch that over now. Jeez, we're rocking around a bit. This is going to be a surprise. If I actually make down in one piece, I'll be surprised. Doesn't look that flash over there. We'll just actually show them the co-pilot's view. It's not looking good out here. Rain's coming. Not on this. Oh yeah, it's on this side. And this is the problem when you're with this plane here, with the engines in the road, you have a bit of struggling to see where the airport is. It's at 5,500 feet. So first notch of flaps going down. We're going to take the autopilot off now.
Gears down.
Gears are down. Just dropping some more altitude and lining up. Down to 1,000 feet now. So here we go. Some very tall trees there. Very tall trees. The side of the runway a little bit. Come on, go down. Come on, we're floating. Gonna run out of runway if we can't get it down. There we go. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, look. Guys, apologies for that. I just lost control with the
Please
rudders.
remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete halt and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
So that was a ridiculous taxi, guys. Apologies for that. It's a bit embarrassing. So we'll just backtrack up here. We'll find somewhere to park. Oh mate, sweep it. Looks like he's sweeping in the rain. So thanks very much for watching, guys. We're going to park and turn everything off, and we'll have a look, see how our stats are. But apologies for that landing, that was dreadful. And for this park, that was worse too, but that'll do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us today and hope you will join us again.
Alrighty, so let's have a look, see how we did. Just in the flight there. So 151 nautical miles. Obviously we go a lot quicker than the Bonanza, 31 minutes. Reviewed that landed safely with extreme weather experienced during landing. We're in a better mood because they had some food. So we're making some good coin now. So fleet bonus because we've got 2 aircraft. Another 46,000. That's good news. Went up another 80.8%. Storing the aircraft full of passengers, not a good idea. Yeah. Okay, that was at the start. So we stalled it and we had a bad landing. Yeah. Lucky you guys, I'll show you everything that goes on. Record this flight. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. For the first outing of the Navajo, so really appreciate it. And we've got some more videos coming up soon. I do say I'll put some links in below, but go and have a look at the YouTube channel, the Flight Sim Deck. There's a buddy of mine putting out some really good videos. Appreciate it. Just go and drop a comment saying Shane said hello, and subscribe. You know you won't be disappointed. So make sure you go and have a look, and we'll see you on the next flight, guys. Take care. Cheers.